This will be shown with both a kettlebell and a dumbbell, but starting off with a kettlebell, you see I'm wearing it on the outside of my wrist, and I try to keep that as a neutral wrist. My shoulder blade is packed. See, I really move that foot because I'm going to push into that right heel and then that left elbow. That's where the real challenge is, and not to affect my hip flexor on my left side. Going and pausing at each one of these end ranges. So I pause there to push my hip forward. I pause when I got my hips extended up, and then slow and controlled down, always making sure that kettlebell is really pushing my shoulder into the socket. And again, as you watch me push up here, I'm going to barely try to let that left leg move at all. And your hip flexor is going to want to become a part of it, and you're going to really focus on the posterior chain when you go to push up. And again, pausing there at these end range motions, because you want to actually start to promote some alignment with your hips and your shoulders, and that's what the Turkish Get Ups does so well. So again, alignment and slow and controlled down, really nice and steady. So you'll see on the other side here, just so you see a dumbbell version, it'll be slightly different weight distribution, but to ensure you're balancing, I keep an open hand. My hand isn't closed in on it, so I'm still focused on stabilizing into my palm. Now I'm going to push into my left heel and into my right hand, and that's where a lot of the work is. It's really into my right shoulder there to try to get up. Try to extend those hips. My hips are a little bent, should have been a little straighter. Right there, I pause there, push the hips forward. You see my back toes dug in, and then come back up, pause, breathe in that movement. Come back down, pause, breathe in the movement. Get to the hip extension point, and I should have paused there as well. And then on the way down, nice, slow, controlled. So again, I'm going to remind myself, I push into the heel. That's why I lifted that hand a bit to push in that right elbow. And I come back up, hip extended, pause a bit. Right here, the halfway point, I pause a bit, and I come all the way up. And again, I pause, use your breath on those pauses. Come back down nice and slow. Here, I kind of closed my grip, and I should have more of an open grip. You see how I opened it there? I realized that I was tightening my grip to worry less about stability from the shoulder joint, and I want to really focus on the shoulder stability with this movement. Start very light with this.